Hey everyone, this is Heart Capricorn. Today I want to discuss, will a Capricorn let you back into our lives, or will a Capricorn forgive you if you ever betray us? Capricorns in general don't really like to hold on to grudges. And this is mainly because we like to just put things in the back of our mind and just forget about them. If you have ever betrayed a Capricorn, we're not sitting around thinking about you and stewing over the betrayal, but we're definitely just trying to move on with our lives and just trying to move forward past whatever may have hurt us when dealing with you. And so Capricorns are not going to hold on to the grudge, but Capricorns really never forget anything. And Capricorns are very good at letting things go that we know that we need to let go of. Capricorns is not even going to want to be in your presence if you have ever betrayed us or made us feel some type of way. If you have ever betrayed a Capricorn, just know that we take that extremely personal. That is one of the worst things that you could ever do to a Capricorn, mainly due to the fact that we really like to treat people the way that we want to be treated. Many Capricorns naturally just treat other people with respect because that's essentially how we expect to be treated. And so when you do act out of character or you act within your character and Capricorn is not pleased with your behavior, that is when a Capricorn will just cut you out our lives and just move past whatever is going on. And that's just best for our mental and best for whatever we have going on in the moment. Many people think that Capricorns are just so heartless or cold-hearted, when in fact, that's really not even the case most of the times. But don't push Capricorn, because only when you have hurt us to the extreme is when you will start to see these sides of a Capricorn, the cold-hearted side and the emotionless side of Capricorn. But you really have to do something dramatic to push a Capricorn to that level. For the most part, Capricorns are very empathetic to those who are around us. We feel things deeply and our emotions are extremely fragile, and Capricorns just put up a wall of protection around us because we don't like to display our emotions to other people, because not everyone is going to appreciate the softer emotional side of a person, and Capricorns know this all too well. So in order to prevent people taking advantage of our softer side, Capricorns just much rather just stay to ourselves. But we are never cold-hearted or heartless. Capricorns just know that everyone is not always going to act in a way that we deem acceptable. And so in order to prevent ourselves from constantly being hurt, it's just something natural that a Capricorn does. And if a Capricorn has let you in our space and let you into our personal lives, and then you do something to betray us, like, that is something that we cannot go back from. Capricorns will never view you the same. Capricorns will probably never want to be in your presence again. And so while it may take a lot for a Capricorn to show you our emotions, show you the softer side of us, don't take that for granted, because you are very special if a Capricorn has opened up to you in any kind of way. And the worst thing that you could do is betray that trust that we have in you. Capricorns tend to hold a lot in. And so when we do face betrayal, that just makes it that much more easier for us to walk away from you, because you're not the type of person who we can trust and the type of person who we want in our lives. And so at that point, that is when a Capricorn is able to just ignore your whole existence, and any relationship or any progress that you have made with the Capricorn is thrown out the door. Capricorns just do not handle betrayal lightly. And the fact that we are able to cut people off like so drastically, that is what gives off the impression to other people that we are heartless or cold-hearted, when in fact, you're not considering what you have done to make that Capricorn that way. And you're not probably acknowledging what you did to make the Capricorn feel that way. And so if you have betrayed a Capricorn and you're feeling remorseful and you want a Capricorn back in your life, then I'm not saying that you can never get back into a Capricorn's life. Of course, it's case by case based on that individual. It's all not going to be the same. But in general, Let's just say you have betrayed a Capricorn, and after a while, you're deciding to reach out, and I don't know, just to be nosy or just to talk about the betrayal and, like I said, be remorseful for what you did and maybe want to repair your relationship. Capricorns are not so cold-hearted that we won't hear you out. We will definitely hear what you have to say, if we are in the mood for it, of course. Depending on what you did and depending on how much you hurt that Capricorn will determine if we decide to give you the time of day. But I will say that if you really meant something to a Capricorn and you slipped up and betrayed us, then we might decide to have a conversation with you just to be adults and just to be mature. Capricorns will give you the time of day in those kind of instances. But you would have really had to mean something special to a Capricorn in order for us to hear you out. If you're just somebody who was just passing through our lives and you betrayed us, don't even expect a Capricorn to give you a reply. Capricorns, it honestly just depends case by case. Some Capricorns just may want to cut you out completely, never talk to you again, never ever decide to have a conversation with you. But I'm saying when a Capricorn does decide to have a conversation with you, it's more than likely not going to go past that initial conversation that you're having after the betrayal. We'll hear you out. We'll hear everything you have to say, but don't expect for us to be going out to brunch or going out to the movies or constantly having frequent conversations with each other like the good old days, because more than likely that is never going to happen with a Capricorn. Once you have crossed that line, and we've gotten what we wanted to get out of you, be it an apology or be it an explanation, Capricorns are done with you. Capricorns are not going to want to go back to the good old days and reminisce on the good times. No, that betrayal is still there. But we will be fair enough to hear you out and hear what you have to say. Not saying that it's going to help much, but Capricorns will be willing to give you that much. And like I said, that's based on the individual Capricorn, and that's if that person decides to even talk to you after what you did. But more than likely, once you have betrayed us, we'll just leave things where they are and just decide to move on with our lives. And it is what it is. So best case scenario, you never betray a Capricorn and you have us in your lives forever, and you never have to worry about the cold-hearted side or the heartless side of a Capricorn. So moral of the story, never betray a Capricorn. All right, so down below, if you are a Capricorn, how do you deal with betrayal, and have you ever forgiven somebody who has betrayed you, as well as any other zodiac sign who's watching this video? I want to know how you have dealt with betrayal, and have you forgiven someone? I really want to hear what you guys have to say about this topic down below. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and you'll be sure to hear from me soon. All right, bye-bye.
Pretty brown girl her space. You can keep your bitter. I'ma make a better way. Hey.